The return of Anthony Rumble Johnson as he takes on short notice replacement Jose Augusto Azevedo. Augusto, if you don't know much about him, he's actually pretty decent. He does train under the Pitbull brothers, so he has that high-level competition in training alongside him, has that championship energy, so it's something that we have to note. He's definitely going to be a decent fighter. He's known for very good submission skills. Has never been the distance. This is something you guys have to note for sure, win or lose. Both of his losses, though, are by submission. Rumble being a knockout fighter, explosive puncher, and definitely one of the scariest knockout artists in MMA history. Light heavyweight division, most definitely. He has 16 wins by knockout, and you look at his most recent victory, this is back, what is this, 4 or 5 years ago. This is before he fought in the rematch against Daniel Cormier. 4 years and 8 months ago was his last win. It was a 13-second knockout win over Glover Teixeira, who's now the #1 contender in the UFC and still competing at a very high level. Taking on Jose Augusto Azevedo, the one thing I fear here with Rumble is the time off. He has not fought in, 4 years and how many months? About 4 years to the date. That's a very long time without a mixed martial arts bout. In that time, he began bodybuilding. He packed on a serious amount of muscle. He was very strong, but definitely a lot slower. The weight now being lost, cutting down to 205 again. He looks in incredible shape. If you guys have seen his Instagram, he's shredded to the bone. Jose Augusto Azevedo, he's been consistent fighting. I mean, 4 weeks ago we fought. Before that, it was a year ago. But due to the pandemic, a lot of fighters had time off. He's good on the ground. I like Rumble to win by knockout if it's the Rumble Johnson that we saw many years ago. Even if it's 3/4 of that Rumble Johnson, I believe he can beat Jose Augusto Azevedo here. But I am a little fearful. His takedown defense may be spottier. He may be a bit slower. What if Jose Augusto gets a hold of Rumble and gets his back? Augusto's very good with submissions, and I could see him choking out Rumble Johnson if he somehow finds himself on top. Do I think that is likely? Probably not. Rumble's also pretty capable on the ground. The odds sitting around -465. You can find them all the way up to -550 nearly. Plus 340 for the dog Jose Augusto. Do I like a dog bet on Augusto? If the prop is released later on in the week and you want to throw a submission prop on Jose Augusto, sure. He's not going to knock out Rumble. He's maybe could grind out a decision if he somehow has some crazy wrestling. I don't think he will, because you look, Phil Davis was unable to beat Anthony Rumble Johnson with takedowns. If Rumble is the Rumble we know, first round knockout Rumble Johnson. If it's not, if he's washed up, if he's on his way out and his retirement took a serious toll on him, you're going to see Jose Augusto Azevedo have a chance to submit him. I'm riding Rumble Johnson if it's the Rumble we've seen before. But we have to note, long time off, may not be the same fighter. And maybe Augusto by submission, if there's some crazy prop for it, is worth a sprinkle. But I like Rumble Johnson by knockout in the first round. If it's any bit of the Rumble that we've seen in the past, I think he's going to come back with an absolute vengeance. The winner of this fight takes on Vadim Nemkov, the world champion. So this is a #1 contender fight. Sure, it's a tournament, but the winner of this fight is fighting for the world title in that semifinal round of the tournament. Super excited to see Rumble back. Excited for the opportunity for Jose Augusto Azevedo, but I'm riding Rumble Johnson. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out the full card predictions if you're looking for some bets that we didn't talk about individually here. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video.